What's going on, YouTube? This is Fishing with Drew Outdoors, and this is a video, and it's going to be on cleaning my baitcaster. I'm gonna just do a quick little clean on it. I'm actually gonna go fishing tomorrow. Put that GoPro to use and try and hook into some fish. Hopefully, it's not too bad weather, and hopefully, I actually catch a good amount of fish tomorrow. But before I go out, I always like making sure my line is good, my reels are good. So I always like cleaning them up real quick right before I'm about to go fishing. And pretty much want to be ready. I don't want to be out there and stuff's not working properly or working right. But it's just going to be a quick little clean. I'm not going to actually like open it up and go into like full cleaning details. I'm going to just do a quick little clean on it and get it prepped for tomorrow. So let's get into that. So of course for this video I am going to need, of course, my reel and some reel oil. This is just a Garcia reel oil. Purchased this at Dick's. I believe I paid like $1 for it. I got a box of Q-tips, some Q-tips, and some grease, real grease. This is the H2O Express brand. I purchased this at Academy. I think this was like $2 or $3, something like that. I know people use that Real Butter brand and pay like $5 a piece for these, but yeah, I went on ahead and paid probably $5 for both of these together, and including with the Q-tips. So first what we're gonna do is, what I like doing is I have line on this already, and I don't want to have to like take it off, or while I'm opening it up or doing other stuff to it, I don't want to like ruin my line. So I always put a piece of tape on the actual end of the line so it will stay put, basically. So what we're gonna do is, you see this metal piece right here? You can see the worm drive moving. That's called the worm drive right there. So what we do is grab some of these Q-tips, and we're just gonna go across it like so. You just want to get all that build up off. And to get every parts of it, all you're gonna do is just turn the actual reel to get a little bit more. You see all that build up right there? And you want to do this to all your reels. I do this every time I go fishing, which is at least once a week. It's been a while since I've been fishing, but I try to do it at least like 2 times a month. And maybe every like 3 months or 3 to 6 months, I'll like open them up all the way and actually fully detail clean. I'll do another video on that one later on when that time comes. So we're just gonna keep moving it along. Get that piece nice and shiny looking. Looks a little better. And you want to do this with all your reels. You want to just make sure it's real nice and shiny, because what that does is it'll build up and it'll kind of wear this worm drive right here from moving back and forth so smoothly. So you always want to clean it up good so it will spin real smooth, and that looks pretty good right there. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop this piece open right here. Got this piece off, little side plate. Gonna remove the spool like so. This is called the spool, where your line is. Use some napkins right there to put it on there. And you see that little metal piece right here in the middle? what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shine that up too. Stick a Q-tip inside it and just kind of wipe it down. It's not too dirty. Actually looks pretty neat. But also you want to just work around the edges of where the actual spool sits. Right along these edges all around here. You see this piece right here too? This little piece right here, that is right there for your the worm drive. I'm sorry. That's where the end of the worm drive goes, and see all that buildup right there? That's just grease right there. I'll show you in a little bit. I put grease right there just to clean it up, but I'm gonna go ahead and just clean it off and reapply it. Okay. See, that gets pretty dirty right there. So again, you're just gonna wanna clean all these excess areas right here. And you don't want anything build up in here. You know, these rails are pretty pricey, where you want them to last as long as possible. We're gonna go ahead and clean off this area too, around these edges. Gets pretty dirty, you see. You want to clean up on both sides too. Grab another Q-tip. Looks pretty clean, pretty neat. And like I said earlier, this is just a little quick cleanup. I mean, I'm not doing no full detailing. And I'm not saying to sit here and make sure your rail is like super shiny or anything like that. It's just a quick little cleaning that I do, like I said, about 2 times a month. Sometimes even more, sometimes 3 or 4 times. I just want to make sure everything's working good. Alright, looks pretty good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some of this rail oil right here. And what you want to do is we're gonna put the spool back in, but before we put the spool back in, we're gonna apply some of this rail oil right here along these edges. Not too much though, just a little bit. And on this side, I only apply a little dot, maybe a big dot. That might have been a little bit more than a little dot, but like so. Then we're gonna put this back in. And see, the reason why I use tape is it's a lot more easier sliding in the spool back into the rail, because without the tape, the line is just dangling and moving around, and also it gets caught up right here in between the spool and the actual housing. So that's why it's good to use the tape to hold it down for you. Okay, next, since I put the real oil on this edge, on this end, and on the other end that's actually on the inside, I'm not gonna put real oil on this piece. I see some people actually put it on this side, but I think that's too much. I think it's good with just applying it to the end of the spool. So next, we're gonna grab some of this grease. Just put a little bit on your finger like that. And we're gonna apply some right here on the end of the worm drive right here. Like so. See that? It's also good to have some napkins by, so you won't get too dirty and stuff like that. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and apply this back to the housing, like so. Okay, now last but not least though, we're gonna put some of the real oil on the worm drive, right here. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it like that. Go ahead and run it so it gets smooth all the way around. And since I put some on this side, we're gonna apply some to the other side. like so. And now just go ahead and keep winding it in. I'm sorry, but you just wanted to get it smooth and apply it all the way around. Now that feels a lot more smoother, a lot more nicer, and you can like go ahead and wipe down your outside housings and around your brake system and all this, but also, I mean, if you want to, like up in the inside areas, because I fish off the bank, so times when I put my rails down, you see that it gets pretty dirty around the edges also. So yeah, I mean, you can wipe it down like that, but I think it'll be fine as long as it's not too filthy looking dirty. It'll be all right. But yep, that's pretty much it right there. Feels a lot better. And, but yeah, that's pretty much it right there. So like I said, I'm gonna go fishing tomorrow. I'm gonna try all type of different baits tomorrow. I'm gonna be throwing a lipless crankbait. Throw a nice little finesse setup. This is the raised tail creature bait. Be chunking some swim baits. Spinner baits, jigs. I'm gonna try everything I can, everything that I have, and see if I could actually hook it to some fish tomorrow. And yeah, oh, also like shaky head, stuff like that. But I'm gonna be trying out all type of different baits to try and catch it to a big one or a nice decent amount of fish. So that's gonna end this video though. But remember to clean your rails at least once a month, I would suggest. So if you have any comments, you can leave a comment down below, or if you see I'm doing something wrong, then correct me. And if you have questions about like actual details that I didn't really show in the video, I'll be gladly to answer or try and help out. But if you really like the videos, hit the like button for me. If you really like the videos, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you later.